Hello and welcome to the Noobcast. This is Feeder. I'm going to be watching Game 3 now of the Defense 3 final of the upper bracket. So Team Dignitas versus Virtus.Pro, and both of these teams have come quite a long way here in this tournament, getting through their best 2s out of 3s without losing any of those up till now. So one of them must go. Let's get to the picks and bans here. And by the way, winner of this tournament, $10,000. And there are 4 teams left. All of them are going to get some sort of prize. The, I guess, lowest will get only 1,500, so too bad for them. But let's see. Banning really quickly here. We've got same bans as last time and same pick as last time. I feel like I'm watching the same game, but I know that I'm not. So Wisp and Batrider banned out by Dignitas, and Neeks and Darkseer banned by VP. Oh my god. Kodal getting picked up by them, and Clockwork. Am I watching the same game as last time? No, I'm not. Okay. There we go. This is different. This is different. So all the picks are the same up until the Shadow Demon. Some deja vu here. So Keeper of the Light picked up first, and that should not surprise anybody at this point. He's got the Chakra Magic keeping his allies mana'd up, and himself too. Illuminate, pushing lanes and keeping them from getting pushed, and Mana Leak, which is a stun. And of course he can turn into Super Gandalf the White and do Blinding Light and Recall, which brings heroes to him.
Remaining.
Clockwork, really good hero for initiating. He has the hook shot, he has the cogs, he can follow that up with a battery assault, and he also has this lovely harass rocket flare, which is also great for finishing off heroes trying to escape with very little hit points left. It also gives vision for 10 seconds. Ancient Apparition I'm not going to talk about because I don't know jack about him. He is, I think, a good team fight hero, has some nice abilities for that, and an overall good support. God, they just keep picking the same shit. This is gonna get boring. Visage also coming for Team Dignitas as the 3rd pick, and they just do this every single time. Owie probably gonna play the Visage, and we'll have Tides of Time on AA again, I am sure. Shadow Demon for VP, very popular support hero right now, just like Kodal. He's got Purge, which slows and debuffs enemy heroes. His ultimate, very, very good. Does some damage too, by the way. Nice harass with a Shadow Poison, and Soul Catcher random, so but it does a good thing, and sort of knocking someone down, making them easier for the carries to peel off. And finally Disruption, which is great for rescuing people himself or for stopping people on the other team until the rest of his buddies can show up and kill them. Gyrocopter, almost certainly going to be played as the carry here. Illidan been playing him every game so far in this series. Most likely playing him again. So Gyrocopter showing up everywhere nowadays, and I think I made it through the first round of picks, so they are already onto the banning here. We've got Luna and Beastmaster getting banned by VP. They do need a hard carry, and they should sure use a mid. Beastmaster, his roar does go through BKB, so that stun able to get somebody even if they have that off, which of course takes away your BKB time, which is a big deal. So good ban on that Beastmaster. Nature's getting banned by Dignitas, probably seeing a lot of push there on the side of VP. Keeper of the Light, great at pushing. So is Gyrocopter. So Nature's Prophet would just sort of be icing on the cake for that, and they don't really need that to be happening. Also Nature's Prophet adding a lot of map mobility, very good at coming in for those ganks or to rescue his allies. So pulling him out of there. Santa will not be on the Nature today. Nature, whatever, doesn't matter. Taking quite a while here, by the way, on this ban number 4. Wonder what they are talking about. Phantom Lancer, maybe deciding between him and Lifestealer. That's fine, VP gonna ban Lifestealer there. So yes, no Phantom Lancer, no Lifestealer. We're probably gonna see Luna though. Usually if it's not Phantom Lancer or Lifestealer, it's Shark. Oh, sorry, they already banned Luna. Wow, hi. I'm paying attention. Okay, wow, so no Luna, no Lifestealer, no Phantom Lancer. We're actually gonna get a different carry. Maybe it'll be Anti-Mage, because he seems to be the next pick after that. Or Lone Druid would also work. Lone Druid also able to play a very good carry. haven't seen that many others being played as carries in these games, so those would be my guesses. Of course, Gyro VP's already got Gyrocopter, so they are all set for that. He can carry with the best of them. And that is primarily, by the way, due to Flak Cannon, which means that if you build damage on Gyrocopter, you can hit multiple targets, dealing all of that damage to them. That is a huge deal. Really, really scary with the Flak Cannon. And of course the homing missile like stuns people and makes him a decent hero in the early game. And Rocket Barrage doesn't hurt either, also adding to his early game effectiveness. He can do a lot of damage fast with that. Tinker getting banned is the final ban from Dignitas. More push getting banned, more map mobility, with the Natures and the Tinker being out of this. Warlock is going to be the 4th pick for VP, and I really like this pick here. He has this giant stun when he does the Chaotic Offering, calls up that Golem, which can also push very well, by the way. And that is going to combo very well with Call Down and Keeper of the Lights Illuminate.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
Gyrocopter's ultimate is pretty hard to hit. Call Down takes such a long delay that having them stunned, then following with the Call Down and Illuminate will be very, very effective, I think. I hope to see that happen. Silencer picked up by Dignitas, and that is sort of a good counter to what I was just mentioning. His ult, Global Silence, very big deal for that. Very, very good. And he's great in the laning phase as well. Able to
10
harass very
seconds
effectively
remaining.
with Curse of the Silent. Enemy heroes take damage
5
and lose
seconds
mana until they
remaining.
cast a spell. So that means they are going to lose mana either way, whether they cast a spell or not. But it's a great way to keep them low. Of course, Keeper of the Light would not mind that quite as much as anyone else. Hopefully they will be able to position him in a lane against the Silencer. That Chakra able to keep his allies with enough mana to cast the spells when they need to. And of course, Kodal can get out of it by casting the Chakra. So he would be a good hero to lane against Silencer for sure. We'll see if they can pull that off. And I think they still need a hard carry. I think normally Silencer can get played in the mid. I think he could be a carry, but they don't necessarily want to rely on that. He doesn't really have a cleave of any sort, if you want to call it that. Gyrocopter's Flat Cannon counting and Luna's Glaives, making those range carries sort of have a ranged cleave, but Silencer does not benefit from that. So they would probably prefer another carry. Let's see though. Brewmaster going to be the final pickup for VP. And he should be going mid, he should be grabbing that Blink Dagger, and he should be ganking all over the place. At least that's what I hope. Splitting himself into pandas and having a panda party. I
10
love it when he does
seconds
that.
remaining.
Generally fun. Fun hero,
5
kinda
seconds
goofy.
remaining.
Come on, who you guys gonna pick? I want to see.
Faceless Void.
Faceless Void, oh god, they picked a Void. Void pickers and way too sexy is gonna be playing that. Oh, speaking of which, let me swap my screen. There we go. So once it gets into the main game screen, I won't be in the way. I'll be out of the way and you guys can actually see. Wouldn't that be grand? Alright, making sure I'm on free camera. Yes, I am. And come on, Clockwork. There we go. On the Radiant side, we have Virtus.Pro, and we're gonna have Illidan Stormrage again on the Gyrocopter. He has played this 3 games in a row. I hope he's used to it by now. KSI on the Kodal. Vampires on the Shadow Demon. Seems appropriate. Santa playing this beautiful Warlock. Look at that stuff. Very nice. And who'd I miss? TMW on the Brewmaster. The Dire team. We've got Owie playing the Visage. On Silencer is Fogged. Way too sexy playing the Void, as we noted before. Universe is on the Clockwork, and Tides of Time once again on Ancient Apparition. What is with these teams and picking the same lineup every single time? It's a little bit different. We haven't seen the Warlock here yet, or the Brewmaster, or the Void, I guess, but still, it's pretty much the same collection of heroes other than that, which is kind of a bummer for me. I like to see a little variety, but that's alright. Couriers, carrying the items for the Dire team, shaking his candy bag around, is a baby golden Roshan. Super cute. And for the Radiant, we have a Weirmelon, as I like to call it. I know it's a Wormelion, but whatever. It's a Weirmelon, actually. And it's very nice. That comes, by the way, with a Premier Tournament ticket. So if you feel like supporting Dota, getting a cute courier, and seeing some nice tournament games, go ahead and do that. Santa just sitting on this double damage rune, and Clockwork's right here. He's gonna grab that. Does not really feel like getting hit by Clockwork with the double damage today, at least. So looks like we're gonna have an aggressive tri-lane here with a Gyrocopter going top. This is unusual. That'll allow Warlock to hit level 6 sooner. They do want his ulti up as fast as possible, going up against Clockwork here, who is quite happy in the off lane against the Warlock, I believe. Silencer mid against Brewmaster, as is to be expected, and Void will be up here in the farm lane, in the safe lane. Let's get last hits so that we can keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on these supports out here in the jungle. Oh, Rocket Barrage going right out on the Void. Not doing enough, really. What's happening here? And if my camera control is not awesome, I say this every time recently, but I'm really working on it. I'm trying to think about... God damn it, how did he even do that?
Last words.
I semi-feel like rewinding to see what happened there. At least I'll catch this one when Owie or Shadow Demon or both, just Owie, is gonna go down. And my camera thing is going in a weird spot. Okay, so I'm not sure how Silencer got Brewmaster. He probably harassed him down using Curse of the Silent and then was able to finish him. I'm really sorry about that. It does happen from time to time, especially with these tri-lane v tri-lanes, where I feel like most of the action is probably going to be sort of spend time focusing here and less so on the lanes that I think are safe, but apparently are not. So I'll try to do better. Try to do better. It's 1-1 right now, by the way, and Warlock is having a very nice farm down in the bot lane. Brewmaster is getting harassed pretty hard here, and I'm almost wondering if he didn't have a spell to cast at the time when he would have got silenced, or Curse of the Silence, sorry. He didn't get that actually, his last word, so not sure what happened there. Maybe just clumsy play or something. Oh, I guess that's rude. I don't want to accuse him of that, but you never know. Anyway, how are Gyro and Void doing? I feel like I need to keep a better eye on this now. Let's see. Void's 6-7-0 now, and Gyro is 9-1, so Gyro's doing slightly better, but it's really negligible at this point. And, oh, maybe looking to courier snipe with illusions. I don't think he can do that. But he can sit there. He can certainly try. Bot lane, how's it going? How's it going? Not bad. So Void being quite bold. His supports are pretty far away right now. He has Time Walk, I'm sure, so he's not too worried about it, but I'd be very afraid of that homing missile. If that were to hit, I think that would be a bad time for Faceless. And let's see, Silencer throwing his glaives there uphill. Not going to do as much damage as I'm sure he would like to be doing at this time. And AA is here. Not able to really do too much besides harass, or try to harass, I should say. I don't even think he hit anybody. So let's see here. Void, how you doing? He does have his poor man's up. Gonna help him out a little, but Gyro's got his boots. Oh, putting some good harass. And let's see, mid, and bottom. Looks like Clockwork's gonna go looking for the courier and for a rune. Not gonna find it. Rune is top, it is regen, and AA is gonna be scouting that out. Both teams can see it. Silencer will be able to get that and get himself healed up a little with that bottle. Kodal putting very nice spam there on the I almost called him the Keeper of the Light. The Faceless Void, very different things. They are not the same. They do not look the same. They do not do the same things. Oh man, Brewmaster. He's playing it a little Bit scary there. Silencer is a very strong mid, by the way. Oh, we got a pause from Kodal, and I'm not sure why. There's not really a reason being given here. By the way, I'm being a little bit quieter than I would normally be. Blatant is sleeping, and we have a long drive tomorrow. So unfortunately, I will be a little bit quieter than usual, and probably, I don't know, probably a little bit sleepy too, but that always seems to happen to me. Always, always too sleepy. We'll be able to knock this one down. So nice try, but no cigar. Clockwork almost killed, by the way, while all this was going on. Brewmaster coming in there. I don't know what he's thinking. He is playing a little bit too dangerously. Silencer just harassing the hell out of him. And Silencer with that bottle, very nice. Brewmaster, of course, has the bottle too, but I don't know that he's been collecting the runes quite as well. So that's going to keep his bottle empty. So he will have to courier crow, or bottle crow. Courier crow. He will probably not be the one to crow the courier, in fact. Someone else already did, and I'm sure it was Shadow Demon or Kodal. Oh, what's this? In a bit of trouble. Luckily for Brewmaster, he's shooting uphill, so not going to do so well. Disruption looks like a tower dive in here on Void. Barrage not going to do enough damage to really do anything. He does have a very high initial hit point pool, as well as do quite a bit of damage, so Void, you know, pretty safe when it comes to Gyrocopter. Comparatively, I want to say. It's not totally safe. No one is safe versus the Faceless Void. For serious. Oh, look. Looks like Warlock's gonna smoke in here, and he has ulti. So this could be good. This could be very good. Oh, someone's going in. Gyro following Void at this point, putting a good barrage on him. And Warlock is sort of following along here. I think they are going to turn back, or at least he's going to turn back for now, as they get back to their tier 2 tower. And put the smoke on, by the way. So they are going to smoke this. And Fogged is putting some good good damage on this tower here. Brewmaster thinking about it, but can't really do much. Meanwhile, the top tower is going to end up going down as Dignitas comes here to the mid. So they are trading that tower for the opportunity to push mid, which might not even amount to anything, although they could at least go for this Brewmaster, who's looking a little bit to be in trouble. He's dead. Nice rocket flare by the Clockwork. That is how you polish someone off, for sure. Good job there. And the rest of the team, VP up here, just farming top, maybe thinking about pushing more, not sure. They're at least pressing forward a bit. And Universe is looking for someone down in this jungle, not going to find them. So perhaps they could swing around and put a little bit of push on the bot tower, while VP continues to go forward on the top. Let's see, last hits and denies, I'm sick of that. It's net worth time. Silencer on the top, followed by Gyro and Warlock. Warlock had a very good lane. I hope we see something like a Scepter Refresher Warlock. That would be wicked cool. He certainly is wearing the fancy outfit for that sort of thing. It looks like they might get out of there. Probably a good idea. It's just Owie and Universe right now, but they don't necessarily know where everyone else is, so they're better off playing it a little bit safe. And they do not have this area warded, so they are not seeing these heroes moving around here. They do know that Void is bottom, but that's about it. Now they'll have seen AA mid. And Brewmaster looking a bit vulnerable here. Here comes Clockwork, gonna get the cogs up, and the silence is on the Brewmaster. He's dead. For sure, there is only one way out of it, and it's his ulti. So not for sure. My bad. I am wrong. Comes of not playing Brewmaster. Look at him go. He better get back, though, eventually. Warlock's stun going down. Is Silencer gonna die to this? The Golem is chasing him as fast as it can, but it's not gonna be able to reach that in time. It's gonna have to back up and maybe just push the tower instead. Maybe do a bit of damage to AA. Don't want to feed that Golem to him. It is worth quite a bit of gold, but hey, if it can put some nice damage, that would not be so bad. He is going to be able to chase him down and get the slow off, and Kodal Very nice Illuminate, gonna finish that off, and Void is here now with a Chronosphere up, so these heroes are gonna have to back, especially Warlock, who's pretty damaged at this point. Don't screw with the Void. He's way too sexy, and he will chrono you in the face. Pushing bottom, or not, yeah, pushing bottom a bit are VP, Gyro, and Shadow Demon. And looks like Dignitas might think about responding to that. Got a couple here. Clockwork there. AA is hanging back, maybe hoping to get a deny on this tower, if he can. It's not going to dip low enough for that to be a possibility, at least not yet. And in the jungle here we have Keeper of the Light, keeping an eye on Clockwork. Did have that true sight up there. Not sure if that was helping. And they really want this tower now. It's going to be in deniable range very soon, but they're going to have to back off. And oh, if only Dignitas could let the Radiant creeps hit that a few more times, it could have been deniable, but perhaps they'd prefer to have that there, keeping the creep wave pushed back for as long as possible. Void hesitating to use his Chrono on one hero, but there he goes. And he's going to go in, not doing enough damage yet, but luckily Clockwork is there as well. And Disruption just in time. He might actually save him. Beautifully done. And Clockwork's going to go down. Is Silencer going down as well? Yes. And Visage got to hang back. Got to get out of there, in fact. Void's still doing fine here. He did waste, or not waste, he did use up his Chrono, and sadly for him, did not get Brewmaster out of it. So I wouldn't call it a waste, but certainly didn't get him a kill, which is not what you want really when you're using Chronosphere. It's pretty long cooldown, and you know, it's pretty good, so he's gonna just have to live with himself for that one. Alright, what's going on down here? AA pushing bottom a bit. Brewmaster not going to leave him alone to do that. A lot of face boots this game. That's new. Been seeing mostly Tranquils recently, but look at this. We do have Tranquils on the Shadow Demon and Keeper of the Light, but everyone else on the Radiant team, the VP, has, what's going on? Sorry. has face boots, so helping them move a little bit faster to get away or to chase. And of course they do come with damage. I think one of the main good reasons to get them. Nice ult by Warlock, but only getting a stun off on one hero who is not even going to be able to be chased down. However, they might be able to push this tower. And by the way, they are really, really out-pushing Dignitas right now. They have 3 towers down, all the tier 1 towers down. And what's happening here? Oh, Shadow Demon's invisible. Why is Shadow Demon hanging around Faceless Void like this? It's because Brewmaster's coming and he's invisible. So Void able to get away there with a nice time walk. And AA is there to back him up if need be. Shadow Demon did not lose invisibility there, so he will still be able to hang around. Gonna go on AA all by himself. Can he do it? He is a big Shadow Demon now. And nicely done. He's gonna pay for that, I think, with his life if he can't run fast enough. Luckily for him, those Tranquil Boots pretty speedy. So yeah, it looks like this is gonna keep vision on him, but he'll be able to get away. And Brewmaster thinking about coming in there. A little bit dangerous without a Blink Dagger. Even with a Blink Dagger, that's pretty dangerous. Wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that if I were you. VP has the big advantage right now. 7-2, and they have all the tier 1s down. They still have all of their tier 1s up, so they don't need to be making any mistakes. If they can be patient, then I think they can win this. And by patient, I don't mean play passively. There is a Void on Dignitas. They cannot afford to let him get out of control in the farm, but they do need to be patient, not take unnecessary risks, and make sure that they are organized before they go in. So right now they're actually just sitting back and farming, maybe waiting for Dignitas to come to them, which eventually they'll have to do. Though honestly, both teams could farm for some time if they want to. I hope this isn't one of those games. Endless farm. As much fun as farming is with hot items at the end of the game and lots of sudden, you know, death all over the place out of nowhere, I'd rather, you know, I'd rather have a game with plenty of kills, a little bit of tower pushing, and kind of quick because I need to go to bed. So let's see. Shadow Demon. He's bold. This guy's bold. Vampire has just been walking out there, relying on Dignitas knowing that his team is behind him. And he's got the disruption before anything else can happen. Gyro taking a lot of damage from that. He might have to back off a little bit. He does have a wand with 6 charges there, so perhaps that can kind of keep him going a little bit longer. Void is getting free farm up there right now. Kodal gonna be able to eliminate. Oh, he didn't like that anymore. Going to farm bottom at this point. And not looking very farmed. Maybe the courier has got something for him. No. His net worth is pretty low, actually. Look at that. I hadn't been paying that much attention to it. Only 3,300. That's really not good. That is not what you want to see on a Void. And Gyro doing much better. More than double. Or not more than double. About double his farm. And that's really bad. That's really bad for Void. AA is like AFKing up here, trying to sneak in on the Gyro, who's getting recalled, by the way, by the Kodal. Oh, but that's going to get interrupted. Nice interrupt. Recall, by the way, only works if you are not taking damage from the enemy heroes. Perfect call down. Beautiful. And can he do this? Come on, Rocket Barrage. He doesn't even need it. There it goes. And double kill by Gyrocopter there. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. So AA and Clockwork going down to that. And Gyrocopter is a happy camper right now. 2,200 gold in his pocket. He's got his Yasha, his drum, and his face boots. Illidan Storm Rage is beginning to look farmed. And Void, I just don't think can compare at this point. He's got his Morbid Mask finally, but he's not even hitting for that much damage, so it's not like he's going to be life-stealing very much at all. So kind of a bummer. Hoping to get that Mask of Madness up, but I don't know if even he'll have time this game. This is starting to look quite over. All the towers still up for VP. And it's almost 20 minutes into the game. Look at this Shadow Demon. He has some balls. Going in, disrupting that Void, create a couple of those illusions, but they're not even doing that much damage once again. Void really underfarmed this game, and that's a shame. They came so far in this tournament. It is Game 3, upper bracket final, and they are just falling apart, really. Faceless Void without enough farm. That's not cool. And Virtus.Pro, I gotta hand it to them. It's not Dignitas playing badly. They are doing well. They are keeping things pushed, keeping the pressure on, and just making their Gyrocopter very scary. I guess that's all it takes. I think the Warlock was also an excellent pick. Oh, Clockwork, you didn't want to do that, buddy. You did not want to do that. He'll die too. This is GG, guys. It's 10-2. There goes the mid tower. This tower probably gonna fall as well. They can try to defend it, but I am not sure that there's anything they can do. Not Ancient Apparition, Visage down there, getting ready to jump on them. If anyone could put any damage whatsoever, but I just don't see that happening. The Clockwork's still down. It's gonna hit the Golem. That's better than nothing, right? Right. Yeah, I really like this Warlock pick, by the way. Warlock, a very nice pick. Oh, he found him. Visage has been spotted out. Gonna get disrupted and trapped in here and just beaten to death. That sucks. So Clockwork finally came back and now Visage is dead. And they'll eat his familiars too for a little bit of gold. 100 gold each. Those are nice. Nice to kill. Oh god, Void. Man, Void is really underfarmed. Not good, not good. And just a quick, just to demonstrate something that you can already see. Gold and EXP heavily in the Radiant favor, and I'm honestly very surprised they haven't GG'd at this point. Sorry, my hero follow wasn't working there for a second, but look at the net worth. Warlock, oh, never mind, Gyro just picked up something big. Where are you, Gyrocopter? Where are you? Manta. So Manta style up now. He will have those illusions hitting for tons and tons, and Shadow Demon can make yet more illusions of him. Oh, for real? Alright, Santa gonna go down to way too sexy, who's also gonna chase this vampire, who also just killed Ancient Apparition. Nicely done by him. But Storm Rage is here. Scary dude, Gyrocopter, Helicopter, Gyro. And are they gonna push? They're sending in an illusion, maybe hoping to use up some abilities on that, and I think they just got it attacked. They know what's up. They are not gonna attack that illusion, or at least not gonna chrono it and use up all their skills. That would be Dota fails worthy. This is not fails, this is the pro scene. Not noob enough for that. Too noob for you. Alright, here we go. Last tier 2 tower. They still have all their tier 1s. Seriously. Oh, Dignitas. Just let this end. At this point. At this point they should. Maybe hoping to get off a good chrono. And that was a pretty good chrono. He's catching Santa, Vampire, and Storm Rage there. Not able to kill anybody in the call down. And the Warlock ulti. Oh my god. They are dropping like flies. They did lose Warlock. Virtus.Pro did lose Warlock. But entire team wipe except for Visage, who has escaped just by running away as fast as he can. There goes the tower. And they will be going on to take the bot tower. This is GG. This is definitely GG. This tournament, best of 3, is going to VP today by the look of things. They definitely had some trouble the second game. They had a beautiful first game. Then Dignitas came back, and now they are looking much like they did in the first game, just laying it down. And this is these heroes, they keep picking them over and over again. They obviously have this thing down. Oh my god. There goes AA, like it weren't no thing. And call down coming. Gonna hit just Clockwork, but they don't really need to hit anyone else. They are taking racks at this point, which is much more important than killing heroes. They are finishing this, and I'm just waiting for the call. I've been waiting for the call. I don't know about you guys. Not the most nail-biting of games. Are they actually going to leave? Here comes Clockwork going in on the Shadow Demon. And he is not going to make it out of there. AA also getting his ulti off, hitting only Santa, but still better than nobody. Gyrocopter in a bit of trouble. Oh, Keeper, beautiful, Illuminate. Can he finish him? Can he finish him? So many damaged heroes in there. Brewmaster, the Blink Dagger, very nicely done. Can he get him too? I believe so. Nope, not going to be able to. Got that huge slow from Visage there. An Ancient Apparition is going to run back. Of course, Void and Clockwork are still dead. So that, going in on the Shadow Demon, who they did get, by the way, was definitely not... Oh my god, he just got out of there. Barely. He barely made it. That was not worth it. They did get Shadow Demon out of it, but lost 2 heroes, which allowed VP to press a little bit further even than they originally had been able to. And now they're just going to swing mid, and Dignitas wants to keep playing it, so let's see. There have been some very exciting comebacks. It has been done before, although it doesn't look good for them in this case, and I think they'll go for Roshan now. And when they take that, it's just going to be demoralizing for Dignitas, I think. Perhaps they'll GG after they see Roche go down. Of course, they know what's happening. Clockwork able to send in a little bit of spam along with Ancient Apparition. Got them frozen. They could shatter if they were to drop below a certain health threshold. That won't be happening anytime soon. And they're back in to go for Roche. Here they come. This is sort of it here. Nice Chrono by the Void. Very beautiful. But not really able to do anything with it. Call down. Oh my god. And the Warlock ulti. That combination is too much. There goes Visage. Are they still chasing anyone? Yeah. GG. Well played. There it is. So that was sort of the last ditch there, and that not having worked, that's it. So Dignitas done out of this tournament. Well, no, I guess they're not. Do you know what? They're going to the consolation round, and Liquid and Fnatic will be playing on Monday, I believe. So we will see who of them will go on to place VP in the grand final, and who will be off to the consolation final. They're all walking home with some money, so they are getting a reward for having come this far in the tournament and doing this well. Oh, looks like TMP is going, or TMW, sorry, TMW going after those heroes in the fountain. And someone's microing the Void. Silencer still in. And it doesn't matter. More death, more death. And by the way, fun stuff, because as you can see, Majin Silos has received a prize for witnessing a multi-kill, so fountain diving in these pro games, sort of a shout out to the fans, a way to drop a couple of extra items for some lucky viewers. I think there are a lot of spectators in this game. Oh, it doesn't say how many. So unlikely that you'll be the one to get it, but the more that drop, the better, so it's awfully nice of them to be trying to grab these fountain heroes here. Handing out more swag for you guys. That's what they're doing. Good guy froze or something. Good guy storm rage. Alright, Ancient's going down. Eventually Silencer might either disconnect or the Ancient will actually die at some point. Look at them, they're smoking now. Why are they doing that? Why aren't they doing that? Of course they're going to use up all their random crap before the Ancient goes down, and there it is. So, VP on to the grand finals and to the consolation round with Dignitas. Not so bad. They'll walk away with at least $1,500, and it could be $3,500 if they win that match. So, final look at the heroes. God, they kept playing the same lineups over and over, but I think really this Warlock with the Gyrocopter did so well, and of course Kodal. They had Kodal. Look at all the 4-staffs. If your team has more 4-staffs than the other team, that's GG, you win. Anyway, this has been Feeder. I hope you enjoyed these two games. I only posted 2 out of 3, hoping to avoid spoilers, and because the first one sucked. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. I post them on a very regular basis. And if you liked this one, there's a like button right below the video. You know where it is. Alright, good night, guys. Thank you again for